What's up, guys? Welcome back to another channel. What's good, boys, chicks? So in today's video, this is a collaboration with my girl NaturalBeautyEb. Go ahead, check her out on screen right there. Her information will be in the description box below. So I'm going to be doing a review of the Saviland kit that I won back in April of 2020. So let's get right into it. I've already went on ahead and, cut the little red tape to get right on into it. So this is what we have in this kit. You have your dual forms, which I don't typically use, but we do have those. You have a 7-piece polygel kit. Now, if you joined my live the other day, you see me use this kit on my daughter Cece. So I'm going to go ahead and just take out everything in the box. Also, go ahead, click the eye. You'll see another video that I did with Saviland's Diamond 3-piece polygel kit. In this kit, you have your top and your base coat. You also have that 100/180 grit hand file. It also comes with the brush/picker tool. What the fuck? This is why I don't use those. Check it out. So I'm going to be using a different brush. I'll leave those in the description box below. Also comes with your slip solution. I like to use base coat gel. Just works out very well that way. Also, you have your Saviland instructional book along with all of the other products that Saviland carries. Go ahead and check that out. And then you just find your particular product that you're working with. We're going to be working with the polygel, so you would tune to part 1 of the polygel kit. So let's go ahead and let's hop into it. Here are all the colors that comes in this kit. You have your Diamond Polygel 01, Diamond Polygel DP10, Polygel Baby Blue, and it has a number on there. Diamond Polygel 05, Diamond Polygel 07. They normally name all their polygels DP if there is a glitter of some sort in that color. Let me see if you can see the name on this one. This is Ice Blue. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all swatched out for you. So here are all those colors swatched out. That's 01, 10, Baby Blue, 05, this is 07, and here is that Ice Blue. So these are all the colors. It does come with that clear, so that will make the 7th color. I didn't swatch that out. You guys are going to see that on the screen. I'm going to use this slip solution that came with the kit. But guys, these nails were such a struggle, I'm telling you. I didn't have a design in mind when I was going to do this. So you're going to see me apply a thin coat of base coat gel to these nails. Now with my practice hand, I it has a nail bed on it, but I glue an additional nail on top, and then I glue the tips on. And the reason why I do that is because I got tired of filing down the nail bed like you would like a regular client, and I needed a time saver. So I take those little tabs that you get for like the press on kits, and then I apply a full cover nail and then glue the tip onto that. Now, so I didn't have in mind a type of design that I wanted to do for these nails, so I just kind of went off the top of my head as far as what came in the kit. Now, you guys are going to see me kind of struggle with that clear that came in this kit. It was a mess. So here you see me trying to decide what design I actually wanted to do and which other colors that I like. I didn't really too much care for that Ice Blue. It looked more like a mint green. So here's that brush that I was telling you about, because I don't use the brush that comes in those kits. I'll leave that in the description box below. So I applied the 01 to the nail bed, and then I was going for like an ombre with the glitter on the back, since I kind of wanted to cover up the tips because they're white, and I didn't really want the nail bed to show that much. But that didn't kind of work out the way that I wanted it to. And you see how sticky this clear is that was in this polygel kit. I've never experienced that before. I tried everything possible. I was working with the slip solution that came in the kit, and then I decided that I was, look at this. Look at this. It won't even come out the spatula. It is making a mess. Like, no. I did not like working with the clear. The other colors in the kit didn't seem to be a problem. Look at that. It's just all stuck to my brush. It is a mess. So I was working with that slip solution that was in the kit. And then I switched over to using the base coat gel, thinking that would help. When I did this nail, I quit at some point. And then I put the clear gel in like a cup of hot water, because sometimes if your polygel is too sticky, you can heat it up. And I left it there and I used it again. I didn't want to give up on it so easily. So even after I put it in that cup of hot water, it still didn't work. Here you just saw me switch over to using the alcohol. And I tried to use the alcohol to see if that would work as well. Unfortunately, it did not. Now, the glitter polygel wasn't giving me an issue. It was that clear. It is super, super sticky. Keep in mind that when you are working with polygel, you do need to wipe your brush just like you would if you are doing acrylic or gel. So keep your brush clean and you won't seem to have a problem. Now, this is the kit that I won in Saviland's Instagram giveaway that they had back in April. It took me a while to go ahead and, first of all, receive the kit. I didn't receive it until like June or so. And I don't know if it was something wrong with my kit, if it was expired. I didn't check to see if it was. I noticed like while using the alcohol, I did notice that like there's like this white patchy stuff. After a while, I just kind of flash cured, and then I kind of went from there. If you are a beginner and you're working with polygel, you don't have to get it right like the first time. You can always add more. As I was working with these nails, I would just come in with a design like out the top of my head. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do anything super, super simple or anything like that. And then I didn't want to mix the polygels from the other kits, because I do have polygel, different polygel colors. I'm also going to do a video later on with, I think you say they name like the Renmo. I don't know. I know you guys seen it before. I think they are part of Saviland. Their product packaging and everything has kind of looked the same. So I do believe they are the same company. I'm not sure. But girl, these nails were something else. Okay. Let's just say I really didn't know. Like I said before, I really didn't know how I wanted to design this. But my girl, Ebony, her information is on screen and up in the upper right hand corner. She's doing, this is a collaboration video like I mentioned in the beginning. She's doing a Saviland kit as well. So be sure after you're done watching this video to head on over to her channel to check out the kit that she did. But I'm going to try to make it work with this kit. I was switching between using the slip solution that actually came with the kit. I also use alcohol, which is 70% isopropyl alcohol that I use in a lot of other videos. So it shouldn't have been a problem working with this polygel, but there was a little bit of struggle here and there. You're going to see how it came out in the end. I didn't want to use like a lot of my Swarovski crystals because it is just a practice hand. So I didn't want to put all the, extra art and everything on it. I wanted to, use those for my clients. But I'm going to show you a clip of my brush when I was using the clear. Oh my gosh, guys, it was no. I'm going to eventually switch over to my Gershon clear polygel, but it still did not come out as clear. And I know Gershon should have a pretty clear. I should have used the Makartt clear that I got in a different polygel. Oh, which brings me to another point, guys. So, listen, I am now a Makartt ambassador. Like, yay! So be sure that you check the description box below. If you want to purchase anything from Makartt, go ahead and use my code. You will get 15% off your order. Now, also, did you guys watch the last video that I uploaded? I left it up there. Actually, it was a live. I am doing a giveaway. So if you have not entered the giveaway, be sure to check out that video. It is unfortunately open only to US residents at this time. And as we grow and our family gets bigger, then we'll have bigger and better giveaways. And we can expand our territory. So in the meantime, I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of this video and I'll pop back in a few. Now I'm going to go ahead and flash cure everything in place so I can add on. See, I didn't want to give up on this clear. Like, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again because I don't like to give up very easily. Like, this will not defeat me. It will not. So I'm going to try to work with it again. So I'm still switching between using, I gave up on that slip solution. I'm just not using that anymore at all. There's no more in the cap. I gave up on it. I'm just using the alcohol. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of base coat gel and see how that works. Now, I normally don't have problems though with polygel, but oh my gosh, I don't know, but I just flash cured that it, and see, I still just don't want to give up. So I'm gonna try it again and apply it to the nail that I have like this V on it. But still, just look at that. Even after putting this in hot water, look at this. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. But no, look at that. Ew, so gross. Jeez. Now, some polygel is kind of sticky, but it's not. See, I just applied a little bit of that base coat gel, and I'm just kind of patting and pulling to kind of work that base coat gel into the polygel to make it a little bit more pliable so that I can mold it. But remember I was telling you about like that white residue? I don't know if it's because I was using the alcohol and I might have used too much that's in there. But even after I file, it's not gonna leave. And I'm checking the nail from the side to be sure that I do have an apex and that the nails are thick enough. I'm using the Diamond Polygel 05, so it's called DP05. I didn't use that 10, although the number 10 was really pretty. I didn't want to like work that into this kit. So you're gonna see me apply the 05 to the nail bed, and I'm trying to put as much as possible because this nail bed is just white. I was thinking, yeah, I probably should have applied like a pink or something like that. I probably should have done that, and it would have looked a lot more nice. So I'm just doing a flash cure. When I flash cure, it's only for about 10 seconds or so. And I'm also not sure if the Saviland Polygel likes a flash cure, because when I flashed that ring finger, it did leave the white residue that's on it, but that could be possibly because I may be using a little bit too much. Also, I should have stopped at some point and switched my brush or just cleaned it out, but I kind of wanted to keep going because I was already there. Now, what you guys will notice that on this practice hand, on this one, on that middle finger, it's not glued down with the glue tab. It stopped sticking. So I had to get another one and apply another tab to put that in place. And I do that just so I can pull the nails off and move on to the next design, because I didn't too much care for actually having to file down each time. Although it does provide a more secure nail bed when you're working, but no. And I'm not sure why my Gershon Polygel is so cloudy. So I know I probably definitely used probably too much alcohol in this, but it normally works very well. So there's a combination of things going on with how clear the Gershon Polygel is. One, either I use too much alcohol. Two, either my brush is too dirty because I was, using it with the slip solution that came in the kit, or the base coat gel that was in the brush too. So I could have stopped at some point and just kind of switched over to another brush, because I do have another brush, but this was the biggest one that was in the kit. And when I'm working with long nails, I'd rather use a bigger brush so that it doesn't take me all day, because the ones that come in the kit, they are really good as far as like the cuticle area, but they're too small to kind of get a bigger job done. So if you're going for medium to long length nails, I would suggest that you use a bigger brush. But also, so I'm going to show you a little bit of the filing routine that I have. Polygel is really easy to file, so like the hand files that come in the kit, they are sufficient and enough. However, as you guys know, I did do a video about living with an autoimmune condition, so I like to work smart and not hard. Okay, so I use my e-file a lot to do a lot of the shaping so that I don't have to use the hand file as much. Plus, it's a huge time saver, so you don't have to, spend as much time when you are using the hand file. But I have to be mindful of how much, I use my wrist and things like that. I know it's kind of probably weird to most people that someone like in my conditions actually do this job. So sitting could be a problem for most, as some people who don't have a problem, that's actually nail techs, they do develop problems with their back and things like that. But I do have sufficient pillows, and my comfort is important. So keep that in mind when you are doing nails, to keep, be sure to take care of yourself. So I'm still like fussing around with this first finger, but I didn't want this one to be like all blue. I didn't want it to be plain and the rest of the nails contain some type of glitter. So I'm gonna do a glitter ombre on this nail. In a previous clip, you guys probably saw that there was, no, it's in this one, I believe, like it was a piece of hair or something. This was attracting a lot of lint, dust, hair, and everything on here, and I cleaned it off real good, and I'm trying to tuck that cuticle really well. So, but yeah, but guys, in the meantime, tell me what you guys want to see, what you want me to try, or if there's any particular design. Do follow my social accounts. The links will be in the description box below, as well as on the screen. I do have the same name on my TikTok. We are doing really well on TikTok, and we're trying to get that Instagram account to match. But if there's any content that you guys want to see, or if you have any suggestions, go ahead and drop those in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. On my live, I did answer a lot of questions. It was kind of like a Q&A and a demonstration. I did the same kit, and I used a couple of different other colors, and I did not have a problem when I did that live. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. Could be the temperature. Sometimes the temperature, which are products, they play a part, like the room temperature and stuff. If it's like too cold, the polygel and stuff is be too thick and stiff. But if it's normally warm, you know, it'll be a lot pliable. And then, so you kind of have to keep that in mind. Also, if you are a beginner, I wouldn't too much worry about getting it right on the first time. I'm in a couple of other nail groups, and I hear people say all the time, well, I've been doing nails for, you know, like X amount of time. And then they expect that some people can just pick up a thing and it'll be great. And then other people will struggle. And then when they struggle, they're expecting to be like the next person. Keep in mind, everybody has a different journey. It's okay. Just focus on your own journey. When you are doing nails, they may not turn out as perfect, but as long as you have an e-file or a file, that's the purpose. You can always finish file. So I'm just wiping the nails off with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol to get off that sticky layer. Did you see that middle finger trying to pop off? So I'm going to switch the tab on that one because it's no longer sticking for whatever reason. I don't think it was big enough. So I'm just showing you how I do my e-file. I'm using, I believe this is a 150 sanding band, because I did want to take down some of the bulk and take down the sides because they were a little unruly. So I wasn't worried about the process. It's more so the end result. So if you don't, you know, lay the product as smooth as you should, you can always file at the end. But if you are able to lay it really smooth, then you don't have to worry about as much filing in the end. But I wouldn't focus on that. So my hand had gotten tired from holding that practice hand, so I kind of laid it down for a second. My hands do cramp up after a while. I do have a stand, like this little thing that clips onto your desk and hold the hand, and I normally clip that to my desk and then I'll work from there. But I don't know, maybe I pulled the thing a little bit too much. It's so squeaky, and like I didn't want my microphone to have to pick that up. And also, I really don't like doing a lot of voiceovers because you kind of miss the moment. There's a lot of things that happen in the moment that sometimes it's good to capture. Like in the beginning, that portion of the video was not a voiceover. So it was so funny. If you guys could have seen that, oh my God. It was funny. Like my daughter's just looking at me like, what? When that little spatula broke, but it was funny. So see what I mean on this ring finger, how there's that white residue. It's also on the first finger as well. But I went on ahead and dusted them off. And also, possibly because I use swipe to clean the nails the second time around with the brush, could be. So here I'm just placing my little Sims piece to try and cover up a little bit of that white residue. And like I said, I didn't want to use too many of my Swarovski crystals because those are for my clients. And yeah, so you'll see me just place a few gems. And I'm just using base coat gel to, no, it wasn't base coat gel. I'm sorry. That's top coat. Just to place the crystals, and then I'll flash cure them in place. However, if you're going to do this on yourself or on someone else, be sure to use gem gel. It'll hold in place. Or I typically use the Zule nails. Here are the final results. Be sure to check the description box for all the products used in this video. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed.
What's good, Tiff?